Hey, I'm NichBoy and welcome to Pocket, and today we're checking out Skyshine's Bedlam. Not to be confused with all those other Bedlam games. Mario Bedlam, Gears of Bedlam, Final Fantasy Bedlam, pretty much any game with Bedlam. Skyshine's Bedlam is a turn-based roguelike. Now, it's been getting sort of really mixed reviews. Some people really like it, some people really hate it. I want to see where I land in that spectrum, so let's find out. Okay, so the basic premise is I'm in like a giant tank and I'm crossing, I want to say Bedlam? I'm crossing somewhere. This is my tank. There are many like it, but this is mine. It could also be like a giant bug or a different sort of tank. Let's go normal. All right. There's a lot to look at. Rogue AI, cyborgs, mutants, marauders. Right, so these are the different kinds of enemies I will be encountering. This is me as I move through this map. I'm guessing I'm trying to get to Aztec City? Okay, well let's just move. So, moving will take 1 day. It will cost 35 oil drums and 24 pieces of meat. That's fine though, because I got 1,000 oil drums and 1,000 pieces of meat. Wait a minute. The 1,000 pieces of meat is the same as the 1,000 people. Are the people the meat? I'm gonna say yes. No, they're not, because we ate all that meat and they're still there. Although, we could be in arms and technically the person is still alive. We'll unravel this mystery together, Pocketeers. A twitchy man garbed in a frayed ignition jacket steps into the road in the path of the dozer, standing with his arms outstretched. Wow, very descriptive. There is but one true city, the man screams. Those who defy the immaculate majesty of Byzantine shall be stricken into blood. Oh, there's so much information to take in. Okay, so there's just some crazy guy yelling in the street. That's all we need to know. Okay. Let's go to this place. 1,000 people. Shortly after leaving Byzantine, the dozer approaches a large obstruction of scrap metal in the road. The crew disembarks to inspect the debris, only to be suddenly surrounded by a group of rogue AI units. Warfare. Attention, meat forms. 10Q for stopping. Your presence is no longer required and thus shall be eliminated. Okay. I don't know where to look. Okay, what have I got? These people I'm sending out into battle, I'm guessing? Drag and drop crew into your away team. So I've got 4 crew. So does that mean if I use this person, I'll use 2 more barrels of oil? Let's find out. Let's just put one more person here. Did that cost me something? Watch the oil. No, maybe I don't get oil. I don't know. It means something. Let's hit go. So the grayed squares are places you can move, and then the red squares are where their attack can hit, which is confusing. Okay, let's just try this. Let's just move you here. You've got 5 health. I click on you. Somehow those bullets made a right angle. It's a massacre! Are you dead? You are so dead. Good work. Yeah, I'm just gonna move it up, all the way up. Ready for an attack. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, you can take it though. All right, you've got 10. I'm on 6. Oh, this is just gonna be a war of attrition. I'm gonna hit you once. I'm gonna move my ass behind cover. Sure. Okay, so it's 2 turns at a time. I move twice, they move twice. You... See, this is what I mean. I can't shoot him or her because I'm too close. But if I move here, then I can shoot them. I'm guessing the 3 here means I attack for 3 damage. So if I just hit them twice, yes, they will go down. Excellent work. Shoot ya. Oh, that felt good. Okay, so I won, and I only lost 2 people. I got 52, right, that's what the 2 was. Okay, so I got 52 things of oil, 74 pieces of meat, and 9 batteries. So, because I added 1 extra person to my team, that was over the 2 times oil, which means I don't get double oil rewards, but I got double meat rewards because I left that slot open in my loadout. Okay, I think I could have collected the things on the battlefield as well. Wow, this is going to be really slow going. Well, where do I want to? Let's try going to whatever Thunderskull is. Let's hit a city. As the dozer travels along the road, the vehicle passes through a vast field of communication antennae. These strange-looking tech totems were likely used to augment transmissions between combat automations during the ancient AI wars, but now resemble an eerie forest of forgotten scrap. The dozer continues along the road. So it's a lot like FTL. Like, you're picking where you're going, you go, and then these text things comes up that tells you a bit of a story, and sometimes you have choices, and sometimes you pick different things, or sometimes nothing happens, like here. I just seem to be, it's like, nothing happened. Continue on your journey. 1,000 people. As the dozer travels along the road, you begin receiving reports of disruption among the passenger population. The problem seems to stem from numerous passengers claiming to be someone named Quindom Reich. So, a bunch of people say they're one guy. Eject all Quindom Reichs. Issue a stern warning. Have Ambria Spector investigate. As much as I want to eject everyone called Quindom Reich because it's a terrible name, I feel like the game wants me to pick the yellow one because it's yellow, so let's do that. Crew member Ambria Spector is a genetically bred protector created by Majestic Industries, and Quindom Reich is the mysterious mogul who purchased her services when he secured passage on the dozer. She may be particularly useful in diffusing this situation. Oh, old violinist. Reich is so secretive. I'm the only one who knows what he really looks like. He believes another passenger from Byzantine is hunting his head, and he hired a whole bunch of decoys to throw his pursuer off the track. Smart move. Obviously, they're a bit too enthusiastic about the task. Right. Reich is as influential as he is paranoid, but he wasn't wrong, and I already got the headhunter scoped. I'll get this sitch squared. With matters seemingly resolved, okay, the dozer continues along the road. I did nothing. Right, I'm really chewing through my oil. I'm gonna need to find some oil. What happens if I run out of oil? Okay. Moving down to oil. Oh no! Oh no! If I go to this road, which I can't even go to because it cost me 210 fuel, would it lead me down there? So I have to go here. But that also cost me 210 fuel. Let's find out what this question mark is, but I don't think I can. Sol? Shit out of luck. What does this mean? It's a barrel. There's a person. There's 3 skulls. Woo! The supply of crude has been completely drained. The dozer is a motionless husk. After considerable time passes with very little hope, a lone wanderer appears and approaches the dozer. You disembark to meet him. Greets, traveler! Ah, he's pretty cool. You have a predicament, it seems. Fateful our crossing paths then, as I have a solution. An ancient fusion technology that can replicate any fuel source. I grant it to you in exchange for passage. Sure, you ugly little dude. Hop on. After briefly researching the object, your technicians realize it is able to perfectly reproduce the atomic structure of the crude required to power the dozer's engines. Oh yeah, that is a satisfying noise. Soon enough, the dozer scans detects several vehicles approaching. One of King Viscera's Outrider patrols. The crew quickly deploys dozer to confront this threat. Defend the dozer at all costs, allowing it to be overrun by the enemy will mean the death of all passengers aboard and the end of your journey. I am super screwed. Wow! That's why you want a sniper. Oh no. You served me really well, you two. Oh! Knocked him back. Stay away. I'm just gonna sacrifice you. I don't care. We're all dead anyway. We're all trapped in this giant... I didn't know grenades were an option. How can you not shoot them when they're right in front of you? That is this... There is no rhyme or reason to where you can hit here. What kind of stupid gun won't hit someone standing in front of them? Eep. Okay, so 1... 2. All right, are you stupid enough to not kill me? The answer is no. Defeat. So, is that the end for our happy little crew? The dozer has been overrun by the enemy. The passengers all met a grisly demise at their hands. never getting a chance to witness the glory of Aztec City. Game over. Okay, so that's my first run of Skyshine's Bedlam. I'm conflicted about the game. I like the idea of the combat, but I find the combat really annoying. I like the turn-based stuff. I love turn-based combat, actually, but it's sort of all messily told. I don't like the fact that I'm standing next to someone and with 2 pistols and I can't shoot them. That seems really confusing to me. And the points of radius of like where you can attack are sort of messily displayed. They're hidden behind other characters and stuff where people are. It's not clear where I'm supposed to be moving so that I can hit someone. The storytelling is interesting. I like the sort of procedural stuff, but again, it's really confusing. I feel like there's just so many new words coming at me, new backstory. There's so much history that they're cramming into this story that none of the words actually really registered in my brain. I feel like that with the visual design as well. None of it actually stays in my brain like it's a game. I look at it and I go, you should be a video game, but all I'm seeing is like a series of screens with a lot of information on them, and I'm never really knowing where I'm supposed to be looking or what I'm supposed to be focusing on. I guess it comes down to the fact that I've seen a lot of elements of this game in other games, and those other games do it better. The combat is kind of like Fire Emblem or Card Hunter, and both of those games do that better. And the storytelling is like Sunless Sea, except that game just did it so much more elegantly. Here, none of it really sunk in. It just kind of washed over me and I went, okay, I'm moving on to the next thing here. Which is a shame, because I would have liked to like this game. So I guess on the spectrum of hating it and loving it, I am mixed. I am the bell curve. I am mixed on Bedlam. All right, that's it for today's episode of Pocket. NichBoy out.